Hold up. A PTC diecast without flaws? Here is Matt KENSETH's 2015 DEWALT Toyota Camry. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and oh boy, we got ourselves possibly a rant review here, guys. We got a WLS mold Toyota Camry. It is Matt KENSETH's 2015 DEWALT Toyota, and yes, there was a time before Eric Jones where Cat drove the DEWALT car, and it wasn't for Roush. It was good old KENSETH who kind of carried that sponsorship over to Joe Gibbs Racing. Now, this is the 2015 box, and I tell you what, I love the design on this. I think this looks amazing. It's like a kind of a smoky, kind of foggy background. You can see the driver's name kind of across it. I like that, kind of like an NCAA pattern. Got Matt KENSETH. I like the fonts. Got the Joe Gibbs Racing joint there. The box is in very good condition, but come on, Lionel. I never understood why they choose the most basic non-racing related font. Like, why couldn't we get, like, this font and put it on there? No, let's choose the same crap people make their own homework with. Like, I just don't understand it. So, this car is unfortunately a PTC mold. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Alrighty, folks. Out of the package, here we are, Matt KENSETH DEWALT Toyota Camry, and I gotta say, the paint scheme is fantastic looking. I mean, carbon fiber, kind of like a modern kind of just stripe just scooting across the side. Very nice yellow. I will say it's a little bit of a pale DEWALT yellow. It's definitely not the 2004, 2005, and 6 DEWALT yellow. It's kind of a pale yellow, which is probably because it's on the PTC mold. They probably had to say, oh, we gotta save 2 cents on the paint. So they add a little bit of filler into it. But I say the paint scheme is absolutely fantastic. And one huge thing I just noticed is that the KENSETH here, that's the correct name font. We didn't see that on some other Gen 6s, unfortunately. But for the Toyota one, at least for this one, they actually got the correct NASCAR font, which is that kind of like / KENSETH logo there. I like that. And then over here to the nose of the car, and, you know, I don't really like name banners or whatnot, but hey, at least get the correct font, you know what I'm saying? So you got DEWALT here, you got like a carbon fiber hood, kind of like a streetcar look, honestly. You got DEWALT XR, which I'm assuming is some type of high-powered drill. This is the 2015 Camry nose, and look at those headlights. That looks kind of mean. I mean, it looks like the whole headlight's like a smoke trail just shooting down the sides. I don't like this little yellow part here, though. I don't know why they left that. I mean, like, why not just make the whole front part, carbon fiber? I don't like just having that little yellow eyelash there. So you got Joe Gibbs Racing there. You got your little canard-looking things over here. Got your Toyota Camry. And surprisingly, I'll be dead honest, the front actually is wrapped very well on this car. I mean, wow. This, for being a PTC mold diecast, they did a fabulous job wrapping it. I can't stand the bulky mold in the tires, but wow. They actually did a very good job wrapping this compared to some of them I've seen. You got Moog, Male, Cop, Sunoco, and you got the 20 over there. And then over here to the left side of this Toyota Camry, we got the Matt KENSETH signature, and, you know, you could barely read that if you're me, because I can't understand cursive, so that's cool. You got Dollar General, got XR there, you got Toyota. There's nothing else on the B pillar. I will say that would look much better if the B pillar was painted black. That's just me. So you got NASCAR Race Car, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, Mechanics Wear, Holly EFI, Goodyear, 3M, Mobile One, Freescale, K&N, Lincoln Welders, obviously no Pole Award program there, Autometer, Jegs, Edelbrock, Flow Master, Sherwin-Williams. Got these ugly, I'm talking ugly PTC tires. These things are balloon tires, folks. These things look horrible. I mean, just look at the body. It doesn't look that bad, right? But when you look at these wheels, man, oh my God. So you got the DEWALT logo over there on the left side. You got, what is that, Perform, Protect. You got Sherwin-Williams, Mack Tools, Lincoln Welders, Freightliner, Simeons, Doosan. You got the number 20 there. I love that font. And you go over here to the right rear, and you got American Ethanol, and you got Guaranteed Tough. And I will say, though, PTC and the WLS mold really reminds you of the Contender Series and the Team Caliber cars from the COT era and the Gen 4. I personally was never a fan of them because they were really bulky. That's just me, though. Then over here to the caboose of this car, and wow, that's a drastic shade difference. You got the Dollar General logo. Yeah, that's a throwback. You got, of course, your DEWALT Construction-esque yellow. It's really pale in this diecast, I might add. On camera, it might look a little bit better, but off camera, it's definitely pale. It looks like a faded school bus, to be honest with you. So you got Dollar General there. They used to be a big sponsor for Joe Gibbs Racing. You got CAMRY, you got the Toyota bar, you got XSE, you got a little bit of a chrome bar there. You got Toyota, which is the whole back end of the car is kind of like a carbon fiber feel. And I'm kind of like on having the two-tone color look. I'm okay with making the whole back end of the car black because it just looks cool, right? With Dale Jr. did that for a number of years. But with two different shades of yellow, I just feel like that kind of clashes. I'm not going to lie. That kind of clashes, but hey, man, I'd rather have them do the two-tone back here instead of just cutting it down the middle like the Jacksonville Jaguars helmet they did a few years ago. Good God, that thing looked horrible. And, of course, you got your Joe Gibbs Racing 20 over here on the right rear. And then over here to the right side of this Matt KENSETH diecast. And I'll be honest with you, folks, the quality on this is drastically, I would say, surprising. Because usually when you have these things are just destroyed. I mean, you got chips, you got B-post decals. I mean, you just got so many things wrong with it. But for once, this might just be the first time I've ever seen a PTC mold diecast not have severe quality issues. I mean, for real, I mean, like, the decals are lining up pretty well. I mean, wow. That's definitely a surprise if you ask me. I mean, wow. As, of course, you got your DEWALT logo there. Guaranteed tough. Got your 20. Looks a little bit too high on this side. I don't know why. Let's see. On this side, yeah, it's a little, like, just a hair lower. But yeah, I'm shocked. I mean, they did a very good job wrapping the car. Again, the mold looks like crap, but hey, man, for the paint scheme wise, they did a good job so far. And then over here to the roof of this Camry. Once again, we already touched base with the KENSETH banner there. I love that. I love how they got the correct banner fonts. That's important to me. They got that. Of course, you got your Toyota logos on both ends. You got the 20 here. So just a hair crooked there, man. Got guaranteed tough once again. I'm guessing that was their slogan back in 2015. I'll tell you what, though. DEWALT makes some amazing drills, man. I tell you, they make some amazing power drills. Look, I know probably almost every power drill out there is really good. But from my own experience, DEWALT, that's the way to go. That's just me. You got guaranteed tough once again there. And over here on the deck lid, you got Perform Protect. I don't know if what that really means. Is that another slogan? Is that I don't know, a special promotional thing? I don't know. But the splitter is painted yellow while the spoiler is painted black. Alrighty, folks, that is it for today's NASCAR diecast review. I gotta be honest with you, folks, this diecast surprises me. It really does, because I was expecting a horrible quality car, and I was pleasantly surprised to say that this thing was the best looking PTC car I've ever seen. I can't stand the mold. I'll be honest with you. I can't stand it, but as far as the paint scheme wrap, it was absolutely, I would probably say the paint scheme wrapping was probably a 9 out of 10. I mean, besides, you know, the little yellow here and the little yellow here and the roof number just being a hair crooked. I mean, they really knocked it out of the park. So yeah, absolutely, very good job wrapping the car, but man, why couldn't they just produce this on the L mode? I mean, just why not? It's a really cool looking paint scheme. So I remember, I think 2014 was the last year for Home Depot, and then 2015, they announced that DEWALT was going to come on board, sponsor KENSETH, and then with Edwards leaving Roush after 2014, he was going to be sponsored by Stanley. So it was a really cool combination, because then you had the Stanley Tools yellow car, and then you had the DEWALT car. Ironically enough, Eric Jones has both of those sponsorships. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my new videos. Yeah, I mean, honestly, a really cool paint scheme. It really is. I just wish this was made on the correct mold, because this would have been a really cool diecast to have. But for once in my lifetime, this PTC mold diecast is not destroyed. I am shocked. This probably got made by their best worker, too. He was probably the one dude that everyone likes, and he took his time making sure this car was done right. Hope you all have an amazing day out there. Diecastbuffet, signing off.